everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. And today we will move towards the new cell, which is the neuron cell. Without any further ado, let's just get started. So we all know about the neuron cell, right? What is neuron cell? It is a brain cell. It is the basic function. It is the basic unit of nervous system. What it is? You can say it is the functional unit. We define it as the functional unit of nervous system, right? It is the basic functional unit. What is its work? How does it look like? We're going to discuss it all right now, and we should know this in detail at all. हम ऊपर से पढ़ेंगे, and that's what you should know. And we'll definitely cover more queries about this particular cell when the actual chapter comes, which is nervous system. So be with that, stay till there so we can learn more. Let's just talk about the structure first, so we can get a basic understanding of how does it look like. You guys might have seen it, but how about we just draw it as well. So first of all, we get a nucleus here, and I'm very bad with the drawing again. Please bear with it. So here we go. I'm just trying to draw it. Okay, so here you go. Yeah, we're done with that. Okay, awesome. Nothing's better than this. We'll just take it slowly now. So we'll go for these things that you already know. We know that this is a nucleus. Okay, we know this is a nucleus. These structures are actually called dendrites. Okay, you should remember this. These are called dendrites, which is present. Okay. अब हम बोलते हैं, देखो, what are dendrites? So these are called dendrons. These are called dendrons. And इसके अंदर हमारे पास कुछ structures हैं, like एक से भी बहुत निकल रहे हैं, that is dendrites. ठीक है. This is called cell body. ठीक है. It has cytoplasm. Okay. Then it has axon. Okay. Then it has axon terminals. These like three things are called terminals because it's just getting out of that section, right? Axonal terminals. And then these ball-like structures are called synaptic knobs. Okay. And nothing is out of syllabus right now. It's just what the structure you should know. This is a basic structure that you should know about the neuron cell. So let's just discuss it once again so that we can digest it. So we know that this is the entire neuron cell. It has a nucleus, it has dendrites, and it has dendrons. It has a cell body. This entire structure kind of tube, you can say, are called axon. And out of that we get three types of terminals out of it. That is called axon terminal again. And it has these ball-like structures which are called synaptic knobs. Okay, I hope you remember this. So what is the actual work? Because we just know the structure right now. We'll just talk about the function. We'll not talk about what each part of this cell does right now. We'll just come directly to the function. The function of these cells is actually that it handles what? It handles electrical system or signals, you can say. Electrical signals, or you can say impulses. For example, if something hot touches you, how do we know that it is hot suddenly? It is because of those electrical impulses, right? It is all because of the impulses and the signals that your body gives, and that's all because of the neuron cell. And neuron cell has this very good ability, or not a good ability, that it cannot repair itself. No. That's why you've seen that if someone gets like a brain damage or something like that, it remains. It has no cure right now. So because neurons cannot repair itself, so that's why a lot of people have brain related issues. Then again, neurons are because it is like responsible for everything that happens in our body. Neurons require, take a highest amount of energy. They require highest amount of energy. What I mean by that is that they take all of the ATP that we generate, okay, and it's mainly responsible for electrical communication. Okay, what I mean by electrical communication, we're actually talking about electrical communication, which is more like that, yes, impulses, these electrical impulses. You touch something hot, there are neurons that give a signal to your brain. Alright, so that was all about neuron cell in your syllabus. We discussed about what is the unit. It is the functional unit of nervous system. It has this entire structure. The main things that I think you should remember is like the dendrites, because everything else is common, like dendrites and the dendrons, axon terminal, and synaptic knobs. Also, one thing to mention, these synaptic knobs are responsible to release a chemical, which is called neuron transmitter. If I'm not wrong, which is very important for the nervous system and the entire impulses that gets generated, which we'll further study. But for now, just know this. It handles electrical system and impulses. They cannot be repaired, and of course they require the highest amount of energy. Why? Because of course it's just impulses. For example, if our heart is actually beating, who's giving the signals to the heart? It's by the brain. So everything is interlinked to the brain. So that's why they're very important, and they're indeed responsible for the electrical communication. That was all about today's video. I hope you guys liked it. We're almost done with the animal cells. The only swarm and ovum remaining that we'll definitely cover tomorrow, and then we'll just head back to the root plants, which is then also easy. So be with me there and we'll learn more. Thank you so much.